My name is Matt Berry. I have the business and YouTube channel Berry Custom, and it's currently 8 degrees in my workshop. That's why I'm wearing the hat. I define myself as a designer, an engineer and a maker. Most of my clients will come to me with a vague notion of what they want or a problem. So a designer in me takes that vague notion and turns it into a concept. The engineer in me provides a solution to that problem. So that could be anything from a particular furniture piece, what they need, to something for quite specialist for the medical industry, for example. That's the nature of my business. The maker side of me is something what I'm most excited about. I've always been a maker, and that's something I've inherited from my father, is put tools in my hand at a very young age. Always encouraged me to take things apart, and I was always messing about with bulbs and batteries and wires and motors and bits of wood and all sorts of things. Now I'm fortunate enough to do it as a job. So my designs and my engineered solutions is more often than not I put that into realisation. I love my job, really do. The last thing I made for YouTube was my entry into the Dirty Smiths Zombie Apocalypse Weapon Challenge. I made a bow with blades coming out of either end. It was a fantastic project to film, great fun. My wife and my son were involved in it as well. They played the part of zombies, and yeah, we just had a really good time. My favourite tool is my iPad. Every design or concept starts on here, and if it's a YouTube product, it ends up on here as well, because this is how I do my editing, all on my iPad. Started out with my Mark Zero iPad, and it was quite a pull to get me from this to this, but now I'm on this. I won't go back. Other favourite tools, if I'm working with wood, it's got to be the table saw. So versatile, you can do so much with it. Or the angle grinder. The angle grinder, you can do so much. You can work with metal, you can work wood, you can work stone, concrete with it. So yeah, very versatile tools. My favourite project is whatever I'm working on at the time. And I know that seems like a cop-out answer, but it's absolutely true. I put my heart and soul into each project, and when I get to the end of it, I hand it over to the client or upload it to YouTube, and I'm done with it. I kind of want it out of my life, and I want to put my energy into the next project. If you were to twist my arm, I'd say one of my favourite projects recently, apart from the Zombie Apocalypse bow, was my 8-foot steel giraffe from Junk. Simply because of how much delight it gave to the client who commissioned it. I still get calls every week. This is what it looks like in this light. This is fantastic. This is what it looks like in this weather, and that means a lot to me. Is when somebody gets that kind of joy from something I create. Skills I'd like to learn. I'd like to learn knife making and leather work. It's ancient crafts, but it just appeals to me on so many levels. I like I like blacksmithing, and I dabble with that, but I'm scratching the surface, and it's complete amateur night with me. But it's a rabbit hole I want to go down. I really want to explore that. And leather work, because I like the idea of making sheaths and belts and things to go with what I create. So yeah. In terms of other things as well, my machine's not as good as it should be. So yeah, I'd like to do more lathe work and work on a milling machine. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Why not have a look at my YouTube channel, Berry Custom, mixture of woodworking, metalworking. I make a lot of things from reclaimed stuff or junk. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks again. Goodbye.